So welcome back to the Gameshow Global eSports Cup. My name is Dabu and we are going to watch a second map between G2 and alternate aTTaX, who are also called aTTaX only, or ATN, which stands for alternate. But yeah, you get the deal. We are in the second group stage, as you were able to see in the overlay. It says number 2, which means we had a first group stage where G2 didn't have to compete. They were invited to the second stage. Now it is their first official game 2016, and they welcomed us with a real thriller that almost went to overtime. I hope that the Death 2 map, the second map, will be just as close as the first one, and I think we are in for quite a surprise or quite a treat. So let's find out who's going to win the knife, and then who can win the game, the match, the map. Whoever wins it is going to be really happy. And I'm sorry for the not synchronized camera with my sound. It's a really weird problem. I'm still working on it. I already mentioned it before. It seems like the longer the stream goes on, or the longer my PC is running, or whatever reason, it seems to be connected to time. Yeah, the desync increases the longer I stream. And obviously I can't restart XSplit to decrease it again because I'm streaming. What can you do? I don't know. I will figure something out. And I already called up my technician to do something about it. So this seems not to be live. It is live though. What? That was a really weird start by Makelele there. Just hanging out in the middle with a Glock. Not really the best, but Jakim with the headshots onto Stefan and Tizian. Crispy and Kazuya have to salvage this round. They have to get it back. But Jakim just sliding past. Quad kill for him. Not letting anything slip away from G2. I love those shots. They look even better because of GoTV delay and because of the bad tick rate of GoTV. Thanks to Valve, we watched this game in not the original tick rate. But yeah, they look so amazing when they surf past the door and pull the trigger when the gap opens up. And for us, it looks like they bent the bullet around. Maybe the CTs can bend a few bullets as well. They purchased some deagles and a scout. The first one already goes down, and Rain was covering the back very thoroughly. Now Jakim has some trouble, but there were 3 guys, and he sprayed them all down. 30 bullets, no problem for Jakim. 2-0 in favor of G2. Looking like they're not in for a rocky start like they were on Cobblestone. So, save round for the CPs. Quite obvious, but a team kill by the terrorists. That's not helping at this stage of the game. We also had a team kill by alternate on Cobblestone in a very crucial round that would have been a 2v2, but then was a 2v1. And while I was talking, Stefan picked up those 2 frags. Now he's got the Galil and he's on the defuse. Makelele with a Molotov, but it will bounce away. Oh, Stefan, it's taking to first. He's going down in flames. Makelele with the last second save for G2. Alternate comes up with some very surprising performances here in this matchup. They surprised me on Cobble with the start and then with the comeback to, well, draw it to 15-14, even though they didn't win the map. And now they almost win that save round. Great stuff so far. Once again, both teams are not giving each other an inch. Now Stefan and Tizian both tagged up. I will give you an overlay of their positions to tell you or to let you see how weak they are and where they are as well. They're all bunched up in middle, and they figure if we work together, a horde of zombies is stronger than one zombie alone. Now Tizian hopping away again after that peek. Stefan on B still. He has to have a huge impact. He's coming in from lower tunnels, and he is the backstabber while Stefan goes down to AZ. AZ with the second. Now he gets killed by Tizian. The smoke and Molotov will hold the CTs off. It's a 3v3 retake, but Tizian goes down to Jacob, who has a very good round again. Closing out that frag was very important for the terrorists, leaving Kiev alone, and aTTaX has to save G2 with a 4-0 lead on Dust2 on the terrorist side. Okay. Yeah. Kiev has to stay alive for the CTs. The AWP on Dust2 can have a tremendous impact, obviously. And he will save that gun. Terrorists are not contesting it. They were all saving over at B. G2 with a good series of rounds. Now the CTs have to figure out what to do. They are just not having enough money. So they have to make that very hard decision to save while they were or would have been able to buy something. Oh, what? That is sick. Simply sick. Kiev with the frag, and now aTTaX decides to buy up. What a great call by the Germans. It reminds me of the infamous Uzi drop or Mac 10 drop by Titan when Existence picked up the frag with a deagle. Now G2 might be a little surprised by that. Let's see if the European squad can hold it together. Make a Lilith with the frag onto Crispy. Yes. With the FAMA, Stefan picks it up, and Tizian with the kill onto Rain. It's a 2v4, and finally aTTaX is on track to a good round, and a surprising one at that. They could turn the momentum upside down with that upset, but Makelele is still standing. He's still got 1 minute, but sadly for him the bomb is dropped in mid, and the CTs have spotted that. So he has to work his way through the very deep mud of CTs, and maybe he will get stuck, but not on Kiev, at least not now. Using that Molotov to potentially draw out one of the CTs, and another good spray onto Kazuya, who didn't go for the peek. That was very important. Now the flames will tag him. He expects somebody to be in tunnels, but there was nobody around. Tizian has a different position. Tries to play it a little less predictable. If he would have been here, and you know the bomb was there, Makelele obviously knows, I am here, the bomb is here. Positions that the CTs could take are here, that's why he threw the Molotov there, and in the lower tunnels, and possibly even there. But he can't cover everything, so he decided to spray lower tunnels, which in this case was the wrong decision to make. First round for aTTaX with a very sick call. I mean, that is a very cool thing to do. Kazuya and Kiev will open up the round for the CTs, and even though it looks quite slow and not really as if anything is happening, G2 play the entry frag game. They are looking for the frag to make the CTs struggle, to make the CTs go for some information, or to make them go for rotations. And if they don't get those first frags, they are quickly slowing down, and they are quickly running out of options. So now the only thing they can do is push the B bomb side with their 3 players. And the CTs gather a lot of information and a lot of map control with Tizian pushing out. Just sneaking around. Crispy hopping on the box. Just going for the peek. He doesn't really want to pick up the frag yet. Just wants to see if the terrorists are coming. Now they know, and now the firefight will ensue. Crispy can't go down. He's very important. The crossfire. Stefan with the frags. Tizian is already coming in from behind, and Kazuya helps his teammate out. Good job by Alternate to keep 4 players alive. G2 lose those 2 rounds in a row, and now they have to save or go for a forced buy. Not really a full forced buy, but they had enough money. You want to stay above the 2.2 or $2,000 mark so you can afford weapons after your forced buy. So G2 only purchases a few Tech 9s, a P250 for AZ, and they will push a short together, try to go for the bomb plant, get some additional money, and maybe get some frags. There is Rain with the frag. The flames will delay the bomb plant, but just for a second, and now it gets a little hairy for the CTs. They have to retake against the terrorists that got themselves into good positions. They even got an M4A4 in the hands of Fox. The CTs are spread out across the map, and they will be killed one by one. Fox with another good headshot onto Tizian, leaving Kiev alone. And the terrorists, despite their low HP, they can't do anything about it anymore. Rain, Jacob, and Fox will try to get the frag onto Kiev, which is the right thing to do. They know this orb is very precious to the CTs. Kiev will go down to Jacob, and G2 pull the re-upset against the CTs. It seems to be the eco rounds are highly contested today. We already saw one of them go down to a 1v1 with Mekelele then clutching it. This one was an eco round, and the terrorists just won one of their own eco rounds. So easy round for G2 now against the naked CTs. Alternate need to find something that they can work with. Kiev is yet to really have an impact. I mean, he's got good frags, that's for sure. But he can do more for his squad, in my opinion. I demand the most of the carry players. You know, I demand everything from everyone. If I would be the coach of Alternate, I would always put a lot of pressure on my star players. That's for sure. Maybe a little too much, but it's like in football. You know, the quarterback, he can't be bad. I mean, he can't have an off day. If he has an off day, he will be exchanged for the second quarterback, and the team will try to get back with him doing the work. So an orb is comparable to a quarterback in football. Not in soccer though, there is no quarterback there. But you know, in American football. And there is a lot of pressure on those players. But you have to be used to it. You have to cope with it some way or another. G2 will win another round now that Alternate was already tagged down to low HP. Kiev only got 1 frag, and then everything fell apart. It seems like Alternate, as soon as they lose that first player, they are like a house of cards. You just tip one of those cards and it all crumbles. And their covering of the A bomb set in particular is easy to unlock, it seems, for G2. And now Rain tries to add insult to injury with the auto scope. The CT's on the save, unarmored, so the chances are very, very good for the terrorists. But look at that, 2 good kills for the CTs. Now they're coming in with the backstab as well. Tizian with the P250, double spray down by Stefan, assisted by Mekelele on AZ, and everything slips away from G2 again. Suddenly the CTs are back in control of the round, at least for now. Rain is still around, lurking in the tunnels. He will pick up the bomb. And now he will go for the spray. They line up, but Stefan with the quad kill in this very important round for aTTaX. They want to stay very close to G2, and you know, they were already down 5 rounds. So now they can close their gap a little more. And if they win this round, they could force the terrorists on a save. And that would be very good for aTTaX. They can settle a little bit, they can relax a little bit, and you know, calm down. You need to be calm to really perform. That's why toxic or angry players are often removed from squads, even if they are very good, because they make the others feel uncomfortable, and then the others are not relaxed and they can't perform. That's why it's very important for young guys to learn that and to not play matchmaking. I think Crispy with a very important frag on B. He stays alive for some more seconds. Kazuya now has to go big. Gets one, but traded by Rain. 2. Shakem is tagged a little bit, but Rain has everything under control in middle. Keith is alone, and once again, he's not able to have a good day on Dust 2 because he's just not getting the chances. G2 are not too eager to get the frag. I mean, Rain is looking for it, but Fox takes the safe route, and Jakim is just checking out middle. He doesn't really want to go for the P because he thought that the CT would be in terrorist spawn. Rain will find him at long and dispose of him as well. Another harsh defeat for aTTaX. Now Keith with the deal on long. Didn't get the shots he wanted to, but Crispy gets 2. Once again, it's team kill assist, so to speak. It was AZ this time around, not make a ladder. Stefan left alone on the B bomb side. He can't do anything anymore. Could show us some jumping skills, maybe. Yeah, he could have spotted the terrorist, but it's so hard to spot those models. I've just talked about that with a friend of mine, with a fellow caster. He's a German caster for 99 damage. Muxor is his name, by the way. And we talked about how hard it is to spot certain models on certain maps in different positions. It's been easier in 1.6, that's for sure. G2 with the first tag onto Crispy, already weakening the B bomb side, which they have been very successful, but they have been successful on any side. But Keith is making it a little less good with those 2 frags. Fox has to retaliate. Gets that headshot, makes it a 4v3 again. Now aTTaX reeling a little bit, but Kazuya gets out of that struggle with a headshot onto Jakem. Rain and Fox working together on the A bomb site. They have Rain on short, changing the angle here. Hopped up to that box, to that whatever it is, wall. And the CTs will come in from short. 4 of them will come in from short, and Rain can support Fox here. Let's see. Good headshot by Rain. Oh, Rain popping heads as well as Fox. It's a 2v1, and Fox with a double. But what a great aim by Rain. Just like Melons, he smashed them. G2 with a 10-3. A round that was looking so promising for the Germans. And again, they are not able to convert it. Autoscopes and orbs across the board. G2 has enough money. They don't have to worry about anything anymore. They know the CTs are saving, and the likelihood of them being eliminated or losing or whatever, losing too many players, is very slim. So they go for 3 orbs as well. Now Tizian is trapped and killed by AZ. will be 11-3, and that's more the scoreline that I expected on Cobblestone. No offense to aTTaX, who are ex-Killerfish. They are a very good team in Germany. The emphasis is on the word, or on the two words in Germany, because they are yet to really have an impact on the international scene. Maybe they can do so with the backing of aTTaX, historically speaking, legendary organization. But G2 seems to be a level above Alternate today. On Dust 2. I have to add on Dust 2, because Cobblestone was way closer than anyone expected. Kazuya with the AWP shot on to make a little, now drawing it to a 3v3, and TTL looking for the frag on A long, getting it as well, pushing out there with full force. Jacob and Fox in a 2v3. We have seen G2 win one of those situations already, and again, it is Fox with a very important frag to draw it back to a 2v2. Kazuya is in the smoke. Look at him just running around there. He was not entirely sure where he ended up on, but he got the 2 frags, and Alternate have a fighting chance in the second half if they win the pistol. The emphasis is on if, because I don't know if G2 wanna risk losing that pistol round. I think the best and easiest way for them would be to win it now by winning the pistol and then forcing Alternate to go for every single round. If the terrorist squad doesn't have those rounds to spare, you know, to go for some stupid pushes, they sometimes crumble way earlier than usually. First few firefights in middle. Fox is still holding on too long. And the terrorists are focused on the A bomb side. They have 3 players on A short. The CTs with a good rotation, and Fox with a good timing here onto Kazuya, picking him off with a headshot. The CTs with a full rotation now. Makelele getting frag after frag. Kiev is already pushed back into short. He has to pick up the bomb as well. Now he's pushed by one of them. They are running in one by one. They're going for the knife, and Jacob will kill him with a knife. Fox is going insane here. Revenge has been restored, or everything has been restored. Jacob gets revenge for Fox, who was killed by a knife on Cobblestone. Well, Poner, I will talk to you later on about the game leaders and the German scene in general. There are a few things, interesting things. Not so interesting this round. G2, after winning the pistol, will make it 13-4. No problem for them. No bomb plan for the terrorists, so they have to wait one more round to be able to purchase what they want to have. We can give you a glimpse of the equipment value after the possible opening shot by Jacob. Not really though. AZ is there with the MP9. The CT's running and gunning for money. That's what CTs do sometimes. And everything falls apart for aTTaX. I don't know if they have another comeback like they pulled off on Cobblestone in them. I certainly hope so, but this round will be crucial for them. Yeah. Okay. 2 AKs only. Doesn't look good. 3 orbs on the other side. They remind me of TQM. Everyone eager to pick up an orb, and Fox will shoot Stefan through his teammate, tagging one of them. Rain in the meantime with the rifle frags, and AZ is on short. The terrorists are crammed into A long. It seems like it could be a good game really quickly. AZ is pushing for the frags. No respect anymore by G2. Rightfully so, they are in full control, and now they have to bulldozer and bully their opponents to death. when you are in control, you have to use that control in your favor. You have to be big, you know? It's like, oh, that I almost said a very wrong word. You have to be like a male chicken, a cock in that sense. You have to bolster your breast, you know, your chest has to be big. You have to shout at them, pretend that you're stronger than you are, and just bully them. Now we have only orbs for the CTs in play. It is a 4v4, and AZ uses P250 onto Crispy. Very insulting there, but doesn't matter. G2 wants to win this map and the match. The best of 3. Oh, AZ. I think G2 has a little fun here. Keith and Kazuya, the last man standing. Keith goes for the no scopes, doesn't hit them. And Kazuya is the last man standing. aTTaX already leave the server here. Keith seems to be a little angry. But a 3v1 against Orbs. This is definitely possible for Kazuya to clutch. And Keith might have to reconnect. Not happening. Fox turns around. 16-4. Great performance by Fox on both maps. He got a lot of crucial frags and a lot of frags in general. So G2 live up to the expectations. They get a good start in this year. Congratulations to winning your first official matchup. The Gameshow Global eSports Cup is always happy to have you guys at home watching and enjoying those matches together with me. I really hope that you enjoyed this show today. We will be back with some more action later on. Mark Ross is taking this channel over for some North American games. It will be CLG against Method at 12 and then something else at 3 CET. So make sure to stick around for some more action, and I will play some music obviously to keep the channel warm and then end the stream. Mark will be back at 12 o'clock for you guys. If you wanna see some more CSGO, CLG and Method will be very interesting. So, thanks to you guys. That's for you, Illusion. And we will see each other next time around when the EU second group stage will be back. Thank you guys for tuning in.